The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
A woman who has truly done it all in WWE.
Well, I just checked the weather here, and the forecast calls for greatness.
Charlotte Flair is one of the greatest female superstars of all time. In serious conversation to be the GOAT.
Yeah, look at all the record title reigns. Look at all the main events. Look at all the firsts. The history books were made for someone of Charlotte Flair's caliber.
Well, one thing is you have to answer Becky's amazing in-ring IQ and willingness to do anything to win.
Well, if she can find the right strategy, it'll change her career.
And here comes the woman who calls herself the Man. And tonight she squares off against a competitor who, Byron, was once her best friend.
Once best friend, now bitter enemies. You know, you look at all the success Charlotte Flair had here at WWE, all the championship success. Becky Lynch said, listen, Charlotte, I know you've done a lot, but you never did anything to elevate the title the way I have.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's World Champion, the We see it there, the Women's World Championship, the reward for coming out on top in this match.
A symbol of dominance for the woman who possesses the coveted title.
The Women's World Championship being defended here tonight.
There's already a lot of prestige around the title. It still carries a history of its previous iteration, and that's quite the history of title holders.
Yeah, Byron, it's a title that represents the pinnacle of women in our sport.
Into a rear waist lock now.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist.
The early quick cover, title on the line.
Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
She's trying to drain some energy with that early cover.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner. Oh!
Here's the pump handle.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious. Elbow drop!
She has her lined up. This might be the end here. The ref gets that weapon out of the way of the action.
Oh, my right!
Yeah, that puts some attitude behind it.
Forearm to the face!
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Out of the turnbuckle. Overhead.
Shoulders are down.
Is this enough to retain?
Oh, by a hair.
Almost unbelievable that she kicked out at all.
Right in the elbow, nailed it.
Considering that Charlotte and Becky have been together from NXT to WrestleMania, you'd have to think that each has insight into how the other operates.
That's actually a smart observation from you, Saxton. I agree. That intimate knowledge will be key. It's just a matter of which woman does a better job of using that knowledge to get ahead.
From the top, elbow drop. And now the gears are turning for Becky.
This is where Charlotte will be
And
oh, brutal miscalculation.
What a boot. Uh-oh. Here they come.
I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, I can't.
It's absolutely nuts.
big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
And Lynch gets stonewalled. A reversal. Well scouted. And targeting the leg there.
A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte. Behold the power and grace.
Here we go for the championship. No! Kick out at two.
She just will not go away.
Testing the limits of that leg here. Constant pressure being kept on Becky.
The Queen is holding the leverage in this match. Ooh, well measured.
Working on the leg. What a shot! And the focus attack on her leg looks to be...
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh my.
Oh, wow. This could be a victory.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
The champ is starting to suffer.
Looked like Charlotte was uncorked with that attack.
This is an unyielding attack from Charlotte.
Looks like Charlotte keeps stopping the man dead in her tracks. Kick down low, all tied up. Is this enough to do it?
No, she kicks out.
She just won't stay down.
Knife edge chop.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection. We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. The Queen just unleashed her royal wrath on Becky Lynch.
Charlotte Flair tying up her opponent in the figure four leg lock. Can she exacerbate the pain?
There it is.
She's fully locked in the submission now. Does she have the will to break this hold?
Has to break it before... I can't believe that she is going to counter and does the figure eight.
Great wherewithal. Becky and Charlotte are showing us what makes them.
Becky Lynch with a clothesline and another one. And she'll follow up with a calf kick.
Lynch is feeling it. Has Charlotte square in her sights. stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
She fights back with the counter.
Forearm club.
Oh, clothesline. And a big boot by Charlotte. Ooh. And she's back to harming the leg with that.
She's putting emphasis on crippling her opponent. But from the outside, watch this.
I figured this was going to happen at some point.
The following contest is a handicap match. Making her way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, the Psycho Sky.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver. She's choosing to leave the ring now. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Baszler taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love.
Headed back into the ring.
Oh, man.
Ouch. And it seems like you have to be at least a little sadistic to be victorious in a no DQ match.
Oh, come on, Cole. It's not about being sadistic. It's about being smart. There's no safety. Will Stark recover?
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something?
Bad spot for the Queen of Spades.
Measured the end. Could.
Let's go. We're going to see it.
Stop. That's got to be it. Consider the champion.
Let's go. We're going to see it.
Stop. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
Makes the cover.
That's it. The champ stays the champ.
Here is your winner and still the WWE Women's.
Congratulations. What the?
Laying waste to both competitors. It's a battle for surprise. This is absolutely heinous.
Opponent out.
This is too far.
A statement made tonight.
Here are your winners, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Becky Lynch, the Pure Fusion Collective.
And can that keep Becky down?
There you go, Cole.
Can that keep Becky down? The eyes here in WWE.
A major victory here.
That's what happens when you put in the preparation and the training. Things are about to get good.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Malcolm.
Social media has been buzzing since this match was announced, and I think the competitors plan on delivering on that hype.
want to get into a striking exchange with Drew McIntyre if you hope to survive this matchup.
One of the most feared men in WWE.
The Scottish Warrior is physically dominant and always ruthless.
The Scottish Warrior on the warpath again.
McIntyre always looking to take care of business, utilizing his true focus and true determination in the ring.
And truly unshakable confidence.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
The Scottish Warrior has earned every bit of respect he is given. He's transformed from the chosen one to a real-life, fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah, the WWE is the Scottish Warrior's battleground, and he will go face to face with absolutely anyone.
The steel cage always becomes like an extra competitor, which is why so much of the match is to be approached from a defensive point of view.
The cage keeps competitors in and serves as a devastating weapon.
The steel mesh has no remorse when it literally takes chunks of flesh out of you.
Tossing the massage. Looking to put him away.
And he kicks out. He won't allow himself to be embarrassed this early on.
Belly.
He's ordering the ref to open the cage door.
Caught with the boot. Oh, what a club.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Oh, goodness. I wasn't expecting a kick to the face.
He's taking on some damage at this point.
Yeah, Drew looks pretty confident with his attack there.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Check your face after that one.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Oh, he scouted that one. He goes for the cover. And he kicks out at 2.
He thought he had it. Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that.
Watch this display of power. Sit-out powerbomb.
He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb.
Scrambling up the cage wall now. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
It's not over yet.
It took all he had to get up there, guys. He might be gassed. This fight continues.
Uh-oh. The future shock DDT.
There it is.
Now the pin. 2. A kick out at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Now a series of vicious stomps in the turnbuckle.
Stomps. I think it's time for the countdown. McIntyre.
He connects with a counter.
Striking with clothesline after clothesline. Look at the height on that corner splash. Not done yet. Ducking out of the way. Flying clothesline.
And the tenacious McIntyre being subdued there.
He's just waiting for that perfect moment.
So pretty.
Now into the cover. Will McIntyre be able to recover? Quick count out after 1.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this. Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Double stomp flattens the opponent.
Drew
All ready to go.
hit into the back of the neck. McIntyre's in dire straits.
Makes the cover.
Whoa! How?
Kicking out at 1 after that is unheard of.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time?
Getting him right into the corner. Perilous position for him to be in here.
McIntyre turns things around. Neck breaker.
Ooh!
McIntyre with a great shot. Effective counter.
Can this be it? Is this the end?
He kicks out at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
The cage door's being opened. Can he escape?
Uh-oh.
Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Lariat. Drop kick to the face. Ooh. He's trying to climb up the steel cage.
In a vulnerable position here. Caution is paramount.
Uh-oh.
I can't look.
Moving up the side of the cage.
Oh, man.
He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Wait. And he kicks out of the pin at 1.
Not quite enough to put him.
Climb!
That might be all Drew needs.
McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. He stays alive.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are.
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Boom. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
And McIntyre forced into a compromised position now.
We don't often see it get taken to McIntyre like this. Now the question is, what will the Scottish Warrior do to respond? Back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another. Oh, getting the better of that exchange. Super kick!
Lining up their opponent.
And stayed. Boom! Claymore delivered.
McIntyre might have it.
Here's the pin.
There's the bell, and he survives this brutal cage match.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner, or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the
From behind.
Yeah, the assault is now underway.
Oh,
They
my
call it a
gosh.
steel cage and come down and surround the ring.
There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. These two may destroy each other.
Oh, and a low blow.
Inside the lawless environment of a steel cage.